Okay, so just to clarify, this is for a key and first to 3 loses, yeah?
Oh, yeah. Okay, that one.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, spike rep. Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. It is a Hat Galore once again, where I talk about the recent unusual unboxes and things within trading. And this week, I can honestly say it's probably the craziest week a Hat Galore is ever going to get. As far as the hats that have been unboxed are concerned, and just how many of them there have been. It's been pretty crazy, especially within the last couple of days. One of the biggest ones and most expensive, I would say, was definitely the Scorching Gibus exclusive, which was unboxed by Venom. Not the unknown Venom, but a fairly well-known trader. He unboxed it on his birthday, along with a friend called Absolute, who is a member of TF2 Trader, but he unboxed the Sunbeams team captain as well. And I can't really show you a trade for that because it's not an outpost, but definitely worth mentioning the fact he got a Sunbeams TC. Pretty interesting as well, because both the Sunbeams team captain and the Killers exclusive have been duped a lot in the past. The only ones you're really able to get for the longest time were the duped ones that were obviously listed on outposts. So the fact that we've got 2 brand new versions of them, obviously clean, freshly unboxed, is just pretty sweet, to be honest. But these hats are not the only ones that are unboxed this week, guys. There's been a crazy amount of other ones, and Venom actually unboxed a Circling Hearts pencil pusher, I think a few crates after the Killers exclusive, so his luck has just gone through the roof, especially since that the pencil pusher has become a engineer misc within the last few days. Another crazy unbox this week was the Scorching Gibus. Now, Master Blaster, the person that unboxed it, has unboxed something around 30,000 crates. Now, I know that sounds really unbelievable and unrealistic, but if any of you do happen to find his Steam profile, he actually logs all of the unusuals he's unboxed and the amount of them in his own comment section on his profile. So if any of you are interested in seeing that, definitely check it out. It's quite interesting to just sort of skim through them all. But this is the highest tier galvanized Gibus that exists in the game. There's not a Beams one or even a Burning Flames, and the hat's been out for a while. It came with the Robo Boogaloo update, I hope I said that right, which obviously involved a hell of a lot of hats becoming robotic. And I really don't know what this is going to go for, because for the longest time, the only effects I've really seen available on Outpost, besides green energy and another effect that was unboxed this week, it's tended just to be Miami Nights and even Disco Beatdown. So there's a lot of hype to it. A lot of high tier traders have commented on the trade, and I'll let you guys know what it ends up going for if it sells. There was another galvanized Gibus unboxed with the purple energy effect. Now, this has already sold for 50 buds and unusuals. It sold for the Roboactive Villain's Veil for the sniper, as well as a Scorching Yellow Belt, which definitely comes to close to 50, if not 50. And this was going to be probably the hat of the Hat Galore that I was going to be talking about for most of the time. I didn't think there'd be any better unboxes, but I was surprised to see this sell for 50, especially since the green energy one has only really been selling for around 30. But I guess the hype's there, and maybe people tend to value purple energy as more. It kind of varies from hat to hat, but a big congrats to you, McFatlord. You might recognise that name, guys, because he is also the person that unboxed the Hearts Killers exclusive the other week. So they're just these same people just striking luck and luck again. It's beginning to feel like maybe if you do unbox these low crates, you're more likely to get the better effects of the first gens than the lower ones. That's just what I'm picking up from the ones that have been unboxed this week. Last week we had a Sunbeams Naganvatcher unbox, and they tended to go for around 14 buds, and this week we've had a Burning Naganvatcher unboxed by Durr, and Durr is actually a guy that unboxed the Sunbeams Salhelm a week or 2 ago. You might recognise him, so congrats to you once again for striking luck with the Medic, unboxing 2 pretty much god tier hats in the space of a couple of weeks. It's pretty crazy. And I don't know how many crates it took him after his last unbox, but this will probably fetch something between 15 and 20, so we'll see what that goes for in a future video, and yeah, congrats to you, Durr. There's been a Scorching Bullet Buzz unbox this week, and this is a hat that came out this year, so it's cool to see that a very high tier first gen effect has been unboxed with it. The guy is asking for only 10 buds, which I would say is pretty reasonable considering it's a pretty much new hat and one of the best effects you can get with it, in my opinion. Royal Chicken unboxed the very first Burning Powder Practitioner. Now, this is one of the first, very high tier effects on this hat. Before this, the only first gen ones, or decent ones I would say, was the green and purple energy effects. There's not yet been a Sunbeams or even Scorching. The hat has been in the game quite a while now too, so a big congrats to you, especially since it was his first unbox in about 4 months. He said that my videos encouraged him to maybe try again, and on the first crate he got this, so a huge congrats to you and thank you for watching my videos. I felt like I just had to mention the Purple Energy Ye Oiled Baker Boy, another Robo Unusual unboxed with the first in effect this week on top of the Gibuses, and there was even a Green Energy Titanium Pillar of Hats unboxed, so yeah, it's interesting to see we've got a few Robo Unusuals this week. And the Baker Boy is actually one of my favourite hats, so I was quite, excited to see this one. A Haunted Ghost Deep Cover Operator was unboxed. Now this is a hat for the Sniper and Spy, definitely something that could go for over 10, seeing as the Scorching one sold for 35 buds not too long ago. But I would say this is the second highest effect ever unboxed on this hat, so yeah, I'd be curious to know what it goes for. We had a Burning Pomade Prince unboxed. Now this wasn't the guy that unboxed it, though he did pay 16 buds pure, which isn't a bad amount for someone that's just unboxed Unusual, but no one really knows what this is going to go for, and the guy that unboxed it had a trade up asking for just $200, and he recently made a trade after that asking for 20 buds, but I guess Short Circuit managed to haggle him down to 16. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of offers Short Circuit gets, seeing as obviously he's put his own trade up. I imagine he could get a bit of grief from it from other players, people saying that it was sharked and stuff, but the guy knew well enough to put it on TF2 Outpost, and he even set his own price for it, so I'll be curious to hear what you guys think about that. 16 pure isn't a bad price at all in my opinion, though I can definitely see this hat going for something like 30 buds, though that's just me speculating. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this hat galore. There have been quite a few other hats unboxed, which I'll leave a image on screen now, just with some of them noted there. It's definitely well worth noting as well, the guy that unboxed the Sunbeams team captain shared the same birthday with Venom, so they both unboxed these god tier unusuals on their birthdays, which is kind of crazy, and that kind of encourages me to maybe on my birthday in September to do a crazy unboxing spree, and I might even do a video on that. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. I do hope you guys have enjoyed this hat galore. There's a few things that I do want to do to these videos in the future, maybe some sort of source filmmaker animations for the hats that I'm talking about, like that could be playing in the video, just little things like that. And I'm sorry there hasn't been any gameplay videos this week. I bumped into a few issues, which I won't go into too much, but just know that I am going to be working on putting more content out on my channel with a bit of variety, which hopefully will be sooner rather than later. And yeah, I do appreciate you guys watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in a future video. Bye!